Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Hood with TigerNet.com. We've just ended our Monday interviews here in the indoor practice facility. Of course, looking back at Clemson's win over Texas A&M, which not as close as the final score would indicate, and looking ahead to Clemson traveling to Syracuse this weekend for a 7:30 kickoff against the Orange. Of course, we know what happened the last couple of years between Clemson and Syracuse. Syracuse beat Clemson 2 years ago in the Dome. Look, it's no longer the Carrier Dome. The naming rights have been lost. It's just the Dome or the Loud House, whichever one you want to call it. Clemson's headed there this year. Last year, close in Death Valley as well. Chase Price came off the bench in relief of Trevor Lawrence to lead the Tigers to the win. More about that in just a second, though. Talk about what happened with interviews today. Brent Venables came in. He saw the color of my shirt, and he looked at me. He said, "Man, you're wearing Texas A&M colors." And he lifted his thumb and he said, "Gig 'em." Obviously still in a very good mood about what he saw Saturday when Clemson's defense really shut down the Texas A&M offense. We also had Tyler Davis, young defensive tackle, who started the first 2 games over veterans. And Tyler, he's a quiet, he's kind of an unassuming kid. He does have a lot of nicknames. So apparently Coach Sweeney started calling him Little Dex in regards to Dexter Lawrence. He's not the same height as Dexter. He's not the same weight, but he kind of resembles him. Tyler said he's really not on board with all of the nicknames. He said Sean Pollard's called him Fire Hydrant. He's called him Stump. Just doesn't really go in for all of it. Big Dex actually calls him my son. But what we do know is Tyler Davis has really turned in a couple of really good efforts. He got sucked in on a midline play against Georgia Tech, got out of that A-gap. He learned from it, said he got back to the sidelines. Coach Bates was telling him all about it. You're going to learn to fall in love with this kid. Again, just kind of a quiet, unassuming kid. Trevor Lawrence, he's really pleased with his performance last Saturday. He's looking ahead to Syracuse, said he can't wait to go play in the Dome, and that it's always good for a team to get out on the road. The camaraderie is a little bit different. Everybody gets to be together. You learn a little bit more about your team when you're on the road. Now, as far as Syracuse goes, this is looking to be, despite what you might think, the first sellout since 1998. Apparently, according to Syracuse officials, they had 175 tickets left for the game Saturday. Now, the Qs lost 63-20 to Maryland last week. Hasn't dampened the enthusiasm, even though Clemson's a 24-point favorite. Yeah, the first sellout since 1998. It was the season opener in 1988. Featured a quarterback for Syracuse named Donovan McNabb, who was in his senior year, and a quarterback by the name of T. Martin, who was playing for Tennessee. A late interference call led Tennessee to a 34-33 win. It's interesting. First sellout in 20-plus years, 21 years. T. Martin's son, Amari Rogers, he plays for Clemson. He'll be on the field Saturday. So Clemson-Syracuse this Saturday, 7:30. We'll have more from the indoor practice facility tomorrow. This is David Hood with TigerNet.com. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.